I'm going to wind up needing a ton of glass, and it's kind of crowded in here.
Okay, houses. Listen, the cows are a necessary part of the ship. I like that they are nodding.
What I'm saying is that I've recovered from season 2 enough to actually want to deal with a villager trading hall again. And I was
Alright.
wondering whether I should just start from scratch or if you wanted to help me move these guys to somewhere.
Well, okay, bear with me for a moment, because I could help you, but also I have demands.
Hey yo, it's Lyarrah, and today you join me back over here on Truly Bedrock, where I am enjoying not having to use rockets for a little while because it's raining. No one's on the server to stop it. I live and die by Riptide. Since the moment that Riptide has been added to the game, it has been just about my favorite thing. And that goes double for when it's actively raining, especially because I like to pull this particular nonsense. Let me actually get into the air. I do not have my wings deployed. I am just going as far as I can without my wings deployed, and surprisingly, you can get pretty far. I eventually put them back on because, you know, we got places to go and people to buy from. I was gonna say see, but I think I'm the only one online. Yeah, I'm the only one online at the moment because it's 1 a.m. What? Oh my god. What? It's 1 a.m. on Christmas, the day after Christmas. And there is an actual live shulker on the shop for some reason. If you're wondering why I'm here when we've already established that that is where the cheaper shulker boxes are, it's because I would like to buy some more ender chests. And I believe, yeah, let's do, you know what? I wound up grabbing 15, let's do that. If you're wondering where I've got this many diamonds from when I still don't even have a shop open, I have been mining a lot in my spare time. Is there anything else that I want from here while I'm here? I don't think so. I don't think I have any use for anything else. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to sneak out of here quick. See, I still want to time-lapse the town hall, and what there is the town hall so far has been time-lapsed. I do have that, so I might split it out into 2 episodes instead of trying to put it all into one. But since I haven't had a way to time-lapse on my own yet, I've wandered off to where my base is going to be, and I have been over there just casually mining. So I'm going to be living right over here, and you'll have to pardon the rain for the moment because, I'm going to enjoy having Riptide while I can. But we are going to be living on this mountain right here that is not quite an island. It does divide off if I go far enough over, but we're going to be starting with this front area where there are all these little, like, well, I'm going to be turning them into ponds with little rivers in between and some big ol' waterfalls involved. And yes, I'm sure some of you are going, Lyarrah, how are you managing to live underground even when you're living above ground? Listen, I don't know why I'm like this. I blame the fact that I really liked going caving when I was younger, but caving doesn't really, well, it's not exactly a hobby that works well for you when you're 5'10" and 300 pounds and can't use one of your arms very well. it's just, it's not exactly a compatible thing anymore, but I was a Girl Scout for a long time. I did a lot of spelunking in my days. I still watch like a lot of videos on it and stuff, so I think that's why I'm a sucker for it, and why I've been a sucker for the last couple Minecraft updates. But while my base itself is going to be on top of these, with just the pools being decoration and landscaping around it, I have set up in this little cave. This is going to be where my base of operations is while I get everything put together out here. Until I have something building-wise to live in. I don't know why I decided to capture some donkeys. They haven't even been tamed. One of them was a baby, and I was just like, hey, you're living here now. But I have dug out some holes here. And this is my cute little mining hall. It's still very bare bones at the moment, but I've got a wall here that I have been putting things in as I go. I'm gonna need a lot of tuff. I haven't decided if I'm gonna be needing any ore, so I've got a spot to silk touch it in, but I've also got like where I'm putting most of these. There's no redstone in here right now because Secret Santa box is still in my inventory, and that's our next stop. Because as I said, well, see, I live by the motto of it's not the next day until either the sun has come up or you have woken up for the day, whichever comes, well, I guess first. I don't know, but neither one's happened. So, therefore, I am not yet late to dropping off my Secret Santa present. And we're going to drop that off after I'm done showing you around down here. But I've been choosing to use redstone lights down here. I think they're actually going to feature heavily in my actual build as well. I am not going to tell y'all yet what my base is going to be. You're going to have to wait and see in the new year. But my hint for you is that I used to have a tradition of doing bases that were based upon PlayStation exclusive games, or at least games that started out as PlayStation exclusives. This was not an intentional thing. It was that the first one wound up being that, and then the second one wound up being that, and so people were like, oh, what are you doing now? So we're returning to that. And, well, given that the game that I'm basing my base on is no longer PlayStation exclusive, I don't think you guys will be able to guess, but it is also one of the few games that a lot of you probably know that I do like. So, you know, leave your comments. Tell me what you think that I'm going to be making for a base. I would love to know. I would love to know. If you are in the back room of my Patreon Discord, then you probably already know. I think I let it slip to y'all a little while back, so you're cheating, but you're allowed to guess anyway. And hey, as long as you're scrolling down anyway, go ahead and subscribe. I was really hoping I was going to be able to hit 5,000 subs before the end of 2022. Life kind of got in the way. But if we can get me close to it, you know, more the merrier. It'd be really rad of you. Anyway, I will show you in a moment where this tunnel goes, but first I need to show you the end of the tunnel because you all need to have a laugh with me about this. You see, it turns out that my tunnel intersects Dadcraft's tunnel, and he came down this looking to try to figure out whose it was and where it went, missed both the signs that did have my name on them, and left this sign behind. This tunnel is a huge scam. Because it just abruptly ends at 2800, 300, and that's because that was the approximate coordinates of my base that I can remember. Because we started digging this at the far other end and made our way over here. So we're gonna hop in the minecart and start heading this way. I have been powering these tracks with a redstone lamp underneath the redstone line. And the cool thing on here, don't run away, I need you. This is the area that I just had arbitrarily started mining on my streams. Most of this has been on streams. I left off here. And that's where I managed to get like 2 or 3 stacks of diamonds. We have fun doing like little predictions of how many diamonds I'm gonna get, and there's an iron vein that weaves its way through here somewhere. I don't remember where, but it's huge and really cool, and I'm looking forward to going ahead and mining it out with everybody. But you may be wondering, like, what's going on with the spacing here. 25 rails is exactly how far you can go before you start losing speed. Like, if you've gotten to max speed, you will maintain max speed if you do not have more than 25 rails in between your powered rails. So what I tend to do is I'll just separate out into stacks of 25 in my... Hello? I don't know what that noise was. I'll separate out into stacks of 25 in my inventory and just lay them down, throw down a redstone, alternate. I put this blocker here for the moment just to deal with the fact that I have been stopping off here, but I'm sure that this is going to first expand back to there and then start expanding this way, because I'm going to need a lot of mined materials this season, and I'm also just having so much fun exploring down here and seeing what I can find. But we're going to pick up my minecart and continue heading along. Oh, by the way, the other benefit of this is that since light now goes, light level 1 is enough to keep things spawn-proofed. Mind you, rails spawn-proof things anyway. But this means that there is exactly enough space in between here that nothing hits a light level of 0. Like, if there were not rails here, that would still be spawn-proofed in the middle. Because I believe it's actually light level 2, if I'm doing my math right. If I did my math wrong, I'm sure I'll be putting some awkward overlay over this in editing to make fun of myself for it. But as for why I even have a rail down here anyway, there is... Well, this leads back to spawn, but more specifically something specific at spawn. And I've got it like this instead of just nether tunnels, because I will have another tunnel, but the beauty of this is I can just hop in this, get up, go get myself a drink, put the stream on BRB if I'm streaming. You know, it takes a little over 3 minutes to do the full ride. I will not babble at you the entire way. I will, however, hop off here because I want to show you. This is, actually, let me just roll the Twitch clip of when I found the Iron Vein, because it tells that story better than I can. And by the way, bonus geode. If I run into an Iron Vein, then I can, you know, justify doing, a bit of accents with iron if I... So yeah, Iron Vein, exactly when I needed it the most. And coming up here in a little bit, we will be ducking underneath Dadcraft's tunnel, and personally, I find that pretty hilarious. But, I don't... y'all can go apologize to him for me. I did not think that me building a long tunnel was going to cause anybody any problems, but, here we are. Okay, wow. His tunnel was much further down here than I remembered it being. A full 1,000 blocks off from my place. Wow. But yeah, we just kind of duck right under it for the sake of not giving him any problems, because this, at the end of the day, like I said, it's just, this is the screensaver tunnel is what I've nicknamed it. In fact, I should probably like actually label it as the screensaver tunnel. And now we make a turn back towards spawn. We cross over somebody else's mining tunnels here by spawn. And finally, we arrive at a giant cave full of many things that you might recognize, because this takes me right back to the spider spawner. I do want to go ahead and rewire it so that it literally drops me off inside here instead of me having to parkour my way in. But yeah, no, this is where the spider spawner setup is. It's our triple spider spawner that you know, I guess I skipped over it in the episodes, didn't I? Oh. You know, let me tell you a quick story about one of my early encounters with this spider spawner.
Wow, I really don't know what's connecting all these things. Is it something to do with the place names? Maybe. Oh, you know what? I think it is. Stuttgart, Istanbul, Silverstone, and then wherever this is in Virginia. We'll see if it's an ST. I think everything has ST in it. Alright, let's look at Virginia. I don't know really of any places with ST in Virginia. Maybe something will pop up on the map. Like Staunton. Ooh, maybe there. This does seem more rural, but we could be close. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna test the theory. Let's see. Okay, not there, but this place...
I have to pause for a split second. I just got knocked in and I need to do a quick recording on it, so 1 second. Oh, I was just thinking to myself that this place doesn't seem very safe for me. I have no idea how it happened. I'm guessing it was another slime, because the slime nearly knocked me in earlier, but then I put down a thing to contain me. And I still got knocked in. I have no idea by what. I have no idea what happened. Oh, so I finally reached somebody. JC is online. I'm sure maybe I could get out of here on my own, but I'm just, too much spooter. Too much spooter. I'm not,
I'm coming to help you, Lee.
I'm glad. I think I just figured out how I fell in finally. I see a skeleton that got into the thing somehow.
Oh. Did you say 2 lanterns? I think I see 2 lanterns.
There's like 4 lanterns around 2 holes. They're on the seafloor. Yep.
Oh, two holes. That is what I found. Wow. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of spiders.
Yeah.
A lot of spiders.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm only stuck behind one of them, so you can probably get away with just lighting this one up or something, or just burrowing down to me over here. Can you see me? I'm in like
in a minute. I see your name. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
I am
don't know
poisoned.
Oh no. Did they escape?
Already.
Did someone escape?
There's lots. There's lots. They're all climbing everywhere.
What? How'd they escape?
I don't know.
Why is the... Oh, wow. Did I get blown up? Because there shouldn't be water there.
Oh, maybe.
I have no...
Yeah,
I was AFK when I got knocked in.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I see where you are. I see where you are.
I don't have any torches or anything.
Spiders. I have torches.
Okay.
Can I get down there safely? Oh my gosh. I can get down there. Oh, I'm coming.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, I'm stuck now.
And then there's that skeleton and...
Got it. I got it. Okay, I got the skeleton.
Okay.
I'm being brave because I got all the armors.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to replace mine because I lost it all in the nether. How are there skeletons? Where did they come from?
I don't know. I must have fallen in. I can't. Oh, got him. Got him finally.
There's still more
Is that
spiders
still-
from me for the other
There's
ones.
still more-
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
must have gotten blown
Wow.
up. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I guess we'll
was
be
there
able to
another
use
skeleton?
water to knock the torches back off later. I literally do not have enough blocks to get out, but I might be able to chance it up the water thing.
If I go in with the... Oh, I have 0 blocks on me, but I can fight spiders.
Okay.
I can do.
I'm bow and arrowing them. There's another skeleton back there.
Oh, I thought I felt something hitting me. How rude.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna chance it. I'm gonna chance it. I should have
I'll let you
blocked
go
off
first.
the wall button. Oh yeah, this absolutely got blown up. What? Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Ah,
There are spiders everywhere. Dear goodness. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
this was,
They-
yeah.
This was
a
even wilder
misadventure
than I
and a
thought
half.
it was gonna be.
Get back here. It's too
Oh my
fast. I
God.
hate them.
Oh, oh my goodness. I needed to go upstairs for some iron anyway. So,
Mhm.
wow.
This is a very cool mine shaft. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the ones with the chains.
No, it's a very, very cool one. And the guys found this triple spider spawner and it's awesome. But like,
Yeah.
I was like, man, this is very precarious. I'm going to get knocked off of here. 2 minutes later, I
Mhm.
nearly did. So I boxed myself in, but I didn't have enough blocks to cover the whole thing. And I guess a creeper snuck up to me. I did have replay buffer going, but my window was tiny because I was like watching stuff while I smacked spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well, thank
That
you
was,
for the
that got my heart
rescue.
racing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome.
I'm extra glad you were here because I don't know if I would have survived that since it wasn't as simple as I thought. Whoa.
Well,
Oh, slime.
you can make a slime farm as well.
Oh, yeah,
Wow.
there's multiple spots to do that around
Okay.
here.
I'm going to leave you to it before I die.
Yeah, let's just get back up out of here wherever the way out, because I need to go for iron anyway. Here was. Oh, elevator up. So yeah, before this place got perfected, Chasey had to rescue me. And I've not been the only person who's had to be rescued, but by now it's pretty spawn-proofed in here and out there. Now let's see if we get up here. Is it still raining? I think at this stage it's probably rain glitching, not actual raining, but I'm not going to complain. Though I guess I will go ahead and sleep because I don't want to deal with more snow pile up when we get out there to the Christmas district. I can only sleep at night. Dang it. What on earth? What is that thing? Groova. Is this Mr. Groova Head? Is that what's going on here? It's hideous. It's horrifying. I am scared for my life. I don't even know if Groova actually had anything to do with it, but it just I guess it's not orange enough to have Groova vibes, but it still has Groova vibes somehow. Like, what the heck? Alright, we have successfully gotten out here, gotten some sleeping done, and I am gonna go ahead and dump my present right there for my Santa. Actually, I'll do what they did and sneak just underneath the tree so that they can't actually open it without. But so, let's see. Slacks. I do not see mine. His is at his base. I know Lois is at his base. I'm gonna guess mine is one of the peeps that has been too sick to get on because unfortunately a cold has been going around the server. It wreaked havoc on the stream weekend and more importantly, I think wreaked some havoc on some people's real Christmases, which really sucks. So get well soon to everybody, seriously. Oh, though I guess I should probably check and make sure. Has everybody been taken out of here? I'm not still like sitting in here, am I? Just one left. Uh-oh. Well, I think I know. Think I know who hasn't pulled one yet. So that does mean that that person's not going to get themselves, at the very least. But I guess, since mine's not over here yet, then y'all get to put up with me still having this on for a little bit longer, because we're gonna stay festive until we're done being festive, alright? Alright? We're gonna finish out the year with this pom-pom in my face, whether you like it or not. Honestly, I think I'm cute like this, though, so. Yeah. Oh dear. You're causing problems over here. Oh well. By the way, I do want to issue one correction from last time, which I should have realized because it's made out of concrete, but actually the creeper is Tom's doing, not part of JC's whole thing. So yeah, it's awesome and adorable, and I like it. And I really just am happy about how many people got to contribute to things out here. It's so cute. Oh, there's so many fun things, which I did not notice before. But first of all, the reindeer have harnesses on in the form of some glow lichen. But second of all, it's a villager. Santa is a villager. And that is both horrifying and hilarious, and honestly just wonderful overall. Like, JC did a great job. Everybody did a great job. I love everyone on the server. Yeah, it's so good. I did mean to go ahead and bring this pond up a little bit and decorate it more, do a few other things. Maybe I'll still come out here and do some more festive cheer. Maybe we'll get a boat race going around the outside of here or something. I don't know. You know, there's still some fun things to do. I need stuff to do on stream here and there. You know what? Merry Christmas, dude. You can get out of the snow. Anyway, enough of this for the time being. We're gonna head back home and do some other things. Boo.
Oh, hi, yes.
Hi. First of all, Merry belated Christmas, so I guess it's technically early for how you celebrate it. The turtles wouldn't cooperate for more than that, but I figure it's a start on the farm you're working on.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. This is gonna be so helpful.
Yeah,
Admittedly,
great.
there is a shop for these, so I was planning on just buying them. I don't have anything for you, unfortunately. I could get you this one literal scrap, I guess.
I think this is mine to begin with.
No, it's not. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It's
Oh,
not.
mine's
I'm
in
telling
here.
you, it
Okay,
isn't.
never mind.
Yes.
Okay. We'll add it to the collection. Oh, no. Actually, I was hoping that you'd be able to help me out with something, which, like, it can count as a gift if you want, but I also don't need a gift from you. The turtle eggs were a last minute thought anyway.
Okay, get to the point before you insult me any further.
It's kind of my job as the intern. No, I'm going to wind up needing a ton of glass, and it's kind of crowded in here.
Okay, how's this? Listen, the cows are a necessary part of the ship.
Yeah,
I like that they are nodding.
I was hoping that maybe we could move these guys into some place where they'd actually be able to sync with their stands more, consistently, and that maybe we could get a few other villagers around. And what I'm saying is that I've recovered from season 2 enough to actually want to deal with a villager trading hall again. And I
All
was
right.
wondering whether I should just start from scratch or if you wanted to help me move these guys to somewhere.
Well, okay, bear with me for a moment because I could help you, but also I have demands.
Okay.
So, okay, you see how this guy trades emeralds for sticks and string?
Yes.
I figure that if we get like 12 more of these, we can finally deal with the rapidly overflowing chest of strings and spider eyes that we have back at the spider grinder.
Counterpoint.
Hmm?
Fishing villagers haven't even. Well, actually, I guess if we just zombie them up, then they'll all trade them for
Yeah.
one anyway. But I was gonna say fishing villagers take even cheaper string.
My point was less that let's get this particular guy. My point was more let's move all the villagers down to the spider spawner.
That works for me because that means that while things are spawning down there, we can run around trading like that. That's a good
Okay.
one-stop shop. I'm chill with that.
Absolutely. And hey, look, I'm pretty sure that moving them is going to be extra easy now because check out what I got gifted for Christmas.
All right. This is like the
Yeah.
one case that might actually be useful.
I know, right? The second case is building a gold farm, and the least said about that, the better.
My one question is, how are we going to actually get them down there?
Oh. Good point. Drowning is always an option.
Well, how about we make that a problem for later us, and in the meantime, we just figure out where we're actually putting them down here?
I guess that does need to happen at some point.
Yeah. So, whee!
And that's how we do it. I extended the nozzle all the way up to the surface. You're welcome.
Oh. Okay. We'll
Okay.
probably want to deepen this
go, I
water
guess.
a little bit because they probably will manage to hit the side like Dadcraft did, but
We can just do this.
okay, that's fair. That's a fair temporary solution. All right.
Yep. All right.
So clearly we want to kind of put them in a spot where they're not going to interfere with where the spawners will still be active for the most part.
Yeah. So
Um,
for the spawners to be active, you want to stand right here, right?
well,
That
we
way
have
all
a
three
pretty
of them are.
but we do also have a pretty wide area on it. Like these are so close together that pretty much we can be anywhere in this center area, and at least two, if not all three, are active.
Yeah. Okay, that one's a culprit, but these two are activated as long as you're walking around here. And look, this wall is occupied, but this one is doing just fine.
Yeah.
So maybe this could be the trading area, as long as we keep these.
As I say, and even though this wall is occupied, we can still even like rotate the storage around without having to move the actual redstone if we need to. So, but yeah,
Okay.
the only problem with this side is that's above the slime area.
Yeah, and as
So-
long as we keep these slabs, it's gonna be fine. The slime area
Okay.
doesn't really care.
Yeah. So
And we would want
do
to have it slabs anyway, because the floor here is also slabs.
Okay.
So it's thematically appropriate and very coherent.
All right. So then do we want to just bust out this wall and make a small trading hall over here? Or do we want to like make slots for them in all the walls and surround it? Or how do we want to do it, do you think?
I mean, if it were up to me, personally, I think the best way would be to take down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev, and
Okay.
replace this wall with like 4 of the Fletchers or whatever, the string villagers, right?
Okay.
So you got 4 or 5 string villagers just standing here, and then this side is a tunnel into a separate trading tunnel with all the other villagers. So basically, you generate emeralds by grabbing stuff here and spending it here, and then once you get enough emeralds, you walk into the buy-in shop, you know, where all the librarians and whatnot are.
So, you know how you've got the spider thing over here? Or not the spider, the skeleton one over here.
Yep.
Well, I think having that directly connected in, and also this, which takes me to my base, having those be directly in there would be a little more convenient than parkouring out. Plus, we could maybe put, like, you know... What?
I mean, I get it, but I'm sorry. You can see how my logistical genius could not have accounted for this, because I didn't know that this was here.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, that literally here is, this is where I'm standing, is the other side of that, so,
yeah, of
like...
the enchantment setup, so... What we could do is we could just make an enchantment setup, a walkthrough.
True. We can absolutely do that. I can't hear myself think over the spiders, though, so I'm going to mend my shovel. Hold, please.
One impression I'm absolutely definitely getting is that only one person needs to do this at a time. Because otherwise the two of us will clearly collide and spontaneously combust in the way we're trying to, you know, accommodate every single need that the spawner has for it. Because it needs to be a trading hall, it needs to be a enchantment setup, it needs to have your minecart thing up here as well.
I mean, you know, it'd be ideal, but it's not necessary.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, have fun figuring out how to put this all together. I'm gonna pop off and only reappear maybe when you have to actually move the villagers. Bye!
That was probably a bad place to log out, because that block might not exist when you come... He's gone, it's too late. So, I was going to go ahead and set up the villager hall area, but I quickly realized it's going to get very noisy in here if I just, you know, did things straight out without making some changes first. So, behold! There's an on-off switch for the spiders now. Now, the slimes I can't quite do an on-off switch for. So instead, this is... I don't think I can hover over him in a way to actually get the name on him, but this is Important Redstone Component. I wanted to name him Drano, but chat came up with the better name. And he will eat the slime sometimes, so if this gets backed up enough, then he'll be able to reach any of them. Otherwise, he just occasionally gets them as they come up the tube, but only when the thing's open. So right now you can see, like, the minecart's just there, kind of halfway through everything, and if I come flip the switch, then now Important Redstone Component is living inside of a piece of tinted glass. So he can't reach the slime anymore. At least I'm pretty sure he can't. Maybe he still can. Doesn't really matter. Because the slime aren't the main XP source in here. My only concern is that, as you can see, the redstone actually runs on top of here, and I know the guys have just been using auto clickers, which is why this is wool, so that they can't auto click through any of the material very easily. There's a small chance they're just gonna auto click into it, but luckily, like, you know, that's just gonna mean that the off switch gets disabled, and it's not like that's gonna stop them from getting their experience. This is set up in an extremely janky way where it's just kind of got redstone running around the outside of the place. Also, all the way around the back. I am not a pro redstoner by any means, though. I am not a pro redstoner by any means. I only really know how to make 2 or 3 things, one of which I actually need to make because I did kind of volunteer to make a pickle machine and go ahead and get the spawn area spawn-proofed for us. Oh, I still haven't sealed this up. I should come up here and do that. Don't. But yeah, as you can see, we've just got this all set up now so that this can flip on and off very easily. So if I kill this set of them off, we shouldn't be seeing any more spiders spawn. And the slimes, like I said, will be, well, there's still going to be some of them piling up, but it shouldn't be enough to crash the server the way that 3 spawners worth of spiders would inevitably do. That does mean that we are, for right now, delayed on getting this done because this episode's long enough. And also, my stream yesterday was already long enough. I didn't need to keep doing this. It was too much. Too much. Oh, but jokes aside, I also needed to check in with Silent and make sure that I'm not going to mess up this slime farm if I do lower this by a block to have it even within here, or if I'm going to need to just have some stairs to hop up onto it. But this area back here is going to get filled with villagers. I'm going to make sure that we stay... we might not be able to stay within range of that one. I think we can. I'll calculate it out. Regardless, primary concern is getting somebody to trade all this string to. And, you know, then we can stock the bookstore. We can, well, I mean, the bookstore's not mine, so I don't really care about stocking the bookstore. I'm going to be making a frog light farm soon, and that's going to be my main store for the season. What I do care about at the moment, though, is that the librarians will have glass. I'm going to attempt to get as many ones with glass as possible. I may get some masons and stuff in here too. I have a feeling this may be like a 2-tier villager thing. So like you look down at one and up at another one, but that really is going to depend on whether or not this floor can go down. For right now though, if I can figure out, I never put back down. Alright. Apparently I never put down an ender chest again. So let's fix that. Yeah, you can just sit there, that's fine. I got my Secret Santa gift, and it's full of clay. There's so much clay. So, big thank you to Genfire for it. She was a little transparent about the fact that it was from her, and I don't mind at all. I don't care if it's actually secret or not with the Secret Santa. Whole point with Secret Santa at the end of the day is more so just so that everybody doesn't have to feel obligated to get gifts for everybody. You only gotta worry about getting a gift for one person, and everybody gets a gift. So we have lots and lots of clay blocks from her, and if you're wondering why I have so many clay blocks, well, there's a good chance that's going to be my primary building material over at my base. So I'm excited for that. It's gonna be so. I'm hoping that it looks as good as I think it's going to, but you know, we're still a week or 2 off me starting on that. I do want to get the town hall finished first, so that the next town hall meeting isn't awkwardly spent around the campfire. For right now, though, we're gonna turn this back on. And I think it's spawn-proofed enough out here that I don't need to worry about sealing this up. This will be the door on out to my place with, you know, our good old rail cart system. And if you didn't know that there is a skeleton grinder over here, well, there is. There is one, and it's, well, it needs a little bit better of a system, so that's going to be another project one of these days. Oh, for right now, we are setting up here. I'm going to sit around and get myself some good levels going. And we, once we do get these levels done up, are going to be making a whole bunch of fortune picks because I am going to be attacking that iron vein on stream this Friday. And JCB will be finding an iron vein as well and will be attacking one. We are going to stream both at the same time and face off against each other. See who can get the most iron out of our iron veins. Either completely demolishing them or maybe within a time limit. That hasn't been decided yet, but time will tell, time will tell. For right now, though, like I said, this episode has gone on more than long enough, so I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. But I want to thank you again for hanging out with me today. If you had as much fun as I did, make sure you leave a like. If you're new around here and you want to help me hit that 5K subscribers, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Take care, everybody. Toodles!